All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, some Switch technical issues caused that game just to randomly crash. Nintendo, please. So we are going to have these guys SD down to the stocks they were at. So Kulix is going to gain back a little bit of percent from where he was at before, but it's still going to be the stock advantage. Duds was obviously playing pretty well in that game, so they're going to play this out 2 stocks to 1 here for Game 3, and we'll see if Duds can pick up where he left off because he was styling all over Kulix. And Kulix, I mean, you hate to see something like that happen, but sometimes you just take the breaks when you get them, and maybe this is a chance for a little mental reset here for him.
Yeah, and it definitely seems like that little bit of a break has really helped, because Duds had a lot of momentum in that game going.
Yeah, I mean, we saw stuff like Kulix not even shielding the Firefox that was right in his face. Like,
yeah,
he needed to catch his breath here, and so he's getting that chance. But Duds still, he only needs to land a few hits to end this game 3. And here we go, up in the air. Falco going for the bread and butter.
Yep.
Nice
oh,
reflect.
Beautiful reflect.
Oh, that top.
Oh my god, that top. Causing a lot of chaos here.
Oh, this could be close. Oh, doesn't get.
He wanted it. He wanted it so bad. Oh,
now,
we've seen that combo before. What the?
Can you?
Apparently. Whatever
Is that
the
a
fuck
Falco
does
thing, maybe?
Maybe, man. I have no idea.
Because, like, you can only mash them, like, you roll the control stick. Like, you can't mash faster.
Yeah.
If you know how to do that. It's not like there's some. It's got to be a Falco, like he's a thick, heavy boy thing or something.
Yeah, or I don't know, something about it. Yeah, because.
Oh, here we go. Is this the throw? There we go.
There we
Down
go.
off
There's
the stage,
the
gets
meteor.
the spike, and fortunately for Duds, finishes off the game that was going his way before.
Now Duds gonna go up 2-1 as the winner in Grand Finals. So, 1 game away.
Yeah, so now we'll see Kulix here. Does he want to swap anything? Was maybe just that break enough to make him feel like staying with the Rob, feeling like he's playing calm? We'll see here as we go into potentially our last big brain ban phase of the night.
Honestly, it could all come down to this. And we see Duds swapping off here. Well, I mean, we at least got a stage selection. It's definitely possible. We see that Pokemon trainer come out though.
Yeah, but I feel like the Falco's just looking so good.
Yeah, I know. I agree. I don't want to see the Pokemon trainer. I want to see that Falco still. Like it's.
Well, maybe Duds is going to try to read this. Maybe he thinks Kulix going back to Little Mac and he wants to beat him to the swap.
I mean, even then, I think the Falco still would beat the Little Mac. Like, he had 2 SDs from Mechanical Error in that match.
Yeah, it's hard to say. Duds also does just like to prove the haters wrong sometimes. He might think, like, everyone says my trainer's not as good as my Falco. I'll show them.
That's fair.
And that's a very Duds way to lose some sets.
Yeah.
But who knows? We'll see just a sec here as I think this big brain phase is coming to the close.
Yep.
And yep, alright, so they are both swapping. We got the Dark Samus out of Kulix that's been looking so good earlier today. The trainer out of Duds. So this is going to be drastically different than the Falco Rob or the Falco Mac would look.
Yeah. I feel like Falco would match up really well against Dark Samus too. So I feel like almost like picking the Pokemon trainer like gave Kulix like the opportunity to like pick that Samus here.
Yeah, I think I agree. But we'll see how it goes here. Obviously, there's a lot of ways Trainer can play out with the 3 whole characters.
Yeah, definitely a lot of options.
Ooh. No punish out of Duds, though. Fortunate for Kulex, he gets away with one.
Yeah, we take those.
This is going to be... This Squirtle matchup, actually, we saw that just jump forward air over and over out of Kulex into those big, beefy characters. That's going to be a lot harder to hit on tiny little Squirtle.
Yeah. Yeah, Squirtle significantly smaller than than Bowser and DK.
Yeah, just a little. Duds is doing a good job of dodging around the few things Kulex is tossing out.
Yeah.
And this is much different than this was going earlier for Kulex.
Yeah.
Duds is playing this so patiently.
It's interesting. Like he plays a very different style on his Squirtle and his Pokemon trainer in general than he does with Falco, which really does give him like a nice advantage here, like for mixing everything up.
Duds shoots himself, but it works. Kulex tries to punish that swap, and it was all just a big brain bait.
I would say the long con here. He's fucking like 3 levels ahead of us.
I'll see the Ivysaur.
Trying to find a way down.
Yeah, finally makes it down.
And
it goes back up. Good job. He's not getting abused by any of these grabs. That's
ooh.
That was. Oh, I thought that was gonna be a kill.
Yeah. That up air has a lot less power than I expected it to.
Oopsies.
That's a big oof.
Wrong way. And now Dud's gonna not want him charging that back up. He's keeping this pressure on line with this Ivysaur, who I think is regarded as the best of the 3 Pokemon. And there we go, off the stage, down air. Tournament stock for Kulex here.
Yeah, I really like that though. The second that the charge was up, he had no charge. He just immediately flipped that switch and just went ham. Just gave him no time to get it charged back up.
It didn't save him, but that was a nice left and swap out of Duds. Now we'll see, what does he do with this full stock advantage here? Really doesn't want to get hit by that charge shot.
Yeah, that charge shot could very quickly allow him to turn around this game.
Yeah, especially while he's Squirtle. That's the one who's going to go flying the furthest if he racks up a little more percent here.
Yeah. How much damage does that charge shot do also? It's like 30%, right?
Yeah, it's like 30. But Duds is doing a good job playing this slow, playing this patient like he had been before, racking up the percent, and Kulex not able to punish off the stage.
I like that though. Like, you need to go for some kind of bigger play here. Go for like the spike there. Just try and claim the stock back. Get yourself back in this game.
Completely agree. But this is tight. Oh, he misses the charge shot.
Oh!
Bad recovery out of Duds though. That could be it. Sometimes you just gotta wait for them to cool themselves. And now Kulex, pressure on. Can he run this one back into the Ivysaur? No! Not like that!
That was...
I want to die the same way he dies before. He plays too far off the stage and he goofs the recovery. And there is nothing more Baddy Smash than the final stock of the season being decided like that.
What a way to end. Kulex, Duds, congrats to both of you guys. You're the king of the bads. Duds is our first Baddy League champion.
Yeah, it's a silly ending, but the fitting player won. Duds was in pretty total control there.
Yeah.
And probably the ultimate favorite for the whole league heading in ultimately takes this. Congrats to Duds. You're good at Smash. And that's going to do it, guys. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in tonight and all season long for Baddy Smash Season 1. We will have more Baddy Smash in the works to be determined with details coming sooner or later. So thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys soon, because we'll be back next with Baddy Overwatch League before long. Cut the stream.
Cut the stream.
Microphone
Did you say cut the
activated.
stream?
Yeah.
Cut the stream.